Hello and welcome back. You might have missed us over summer. We've been busy beavering away, ready for the new season for you guys, which will be coming out soon. And we've got a preview for coming for you tomorrow, so don't worry about that. All right. But in the meantime, what we've decided to do, we're going to start reacting to clips and stuff. Obviously, KSI is fighting Tommy Fury. The press conference was a bit nuts, so me and Harry are just going to react to the chaos that emerged from that. And yeah, because there was. John Fury was off his fucking rocker, boy. Wasn't he? So yeah, what we'll do is just we'll do one of them reaction videos, shall we? How's that float your boat? Does that wet your whistle, tickle your fancy?
How many watch hours are you on, by the way, on the YouTube?
Not many. I think
Oh.
700.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we've got fucking loads to go. So if you could really crank up the viewership, that'd help us out massively, because yeah, we're struggling. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're struggling, but we do it because of the love of the game. So actually, don't feel that pressure. But if you could, it'd help us out. But if not, also no worries.
Right, yeah, let's start watching. Oh god,
Here we go.
The biggest
Yeah.
crossover boxing event.
Yeah.
Never done. It doesn't get any bigger than this.
It's not a big one. It's absolutely massive.
Right, pause that.
Not
Pause that one sec. Biggest. It's not It's not big. It's absolutely massive. This fight is not massive, is it? For a start,
it's big in the influencers world, yeah, but not
Is it?
not in terms of not in terms of boxing in general. I don't know.
Yeah, but even in the influencer world, is it that big? You tell me, guys. You tell me. And if it is, and there's money to be made, I'll fight any man born from his mother, as Tyson Fury once said.
I reckon
So,
if you get
honestly,
bored, just start slagging people off.
I know. Who should we slag off? I'll call someone out. Put some names in the comments for me to call someone out.
Jack Joseph.
I will. I'll fucking. He'd batter me.
Would he?
I'll call KSI out. KSI, listen, if you want a little square go, son, I'd back myself against most people. However, I did get beat up by my own mate, so it's not great.
He's a big fella.
He's massive though. He's a big fella, yeah. So put me in the correct. But then again, due to my weight, I would be in the heavyweight category, I guess. So or either that, or I'd need to go on body camp to cut, shred or whatever the fucking call it, cut.
What did he call it? Thread.
Shred or
yeah.
cut. Yeah.
Sure.
I'd have to knock the kebabs on the head for a few months, I imagine. But if it meant money, I'll do it. Who is this? Who is this Dillon Danis?
So,
I know was he in the UFC for a bit?
he's only had a few fights, and he's not really done anything for a long time. I think he's getting on for 30 years old.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Young, if anything.
Well, it is when I just realised I did. You might have seen that. Joke.
What's that?
Logan Paul set up a website
It's
called.
like your tabs.
called-
Get them tabs off. Disgusting.
Well, Logan Paul set up a website called DilloDanis.com. Yeah, it sounds very unsafe for work, but it's just a website that says how many days
know what?
he's not fought for.
Fair fucking play. Logan Paul. I love him. Genius.
But yeah, he's there. He's 30.
That is funny as fuck. Logan Paul, what a legend. Do you know he's really bounced back from that whole Suicide Forest stuff? Fair play to him.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
Redemption.
certainly a big mistake.
Yeah, Dylan Dennis. I like his style though. Like his literal style. I quite like how he dresses and shit. I think he's a cool character.
So professional record of Dillon Danis is 2-0. Last fought
In the UFC.
Yeah, last fought in 2019. Now I don't know what he's doing. He's 30 years old and he's crack on. He pulled out of a fight with KSI for some reason. So he talks a lot. He's a bit of a keyboard warrior, isn't he? Because he talks a lot of
Talks sort of SH1T.
a lot of smack. So
Yeah. All fight no shit then.
well, I guess we'll see. But people,
We'll see.
the odds on him turning up, I don't know, 50-50 it seems like. But what do you make
That's
of?
mental, innit?
Do you think it's a good rag? Do you think that's a good rag
What, the wearing the hat?
from the?
What's he saying?
Well, it's what he wore and what Logan wore in the Forest video. in Japan.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that what it is? I didn't put 2 and 2.
Yeah,
that's good. Fair play. Yeah, no, bring it back up. You know, humble him because he is massive. Is Logan Paul, and people forgot that he did that. So yeah, bring it back up. I think. But then again, if I get cancelled, I probably won't want people bringing that back up. So. Fucking gorgeous boy, isn't he? He's gorgeous, Tommy Fury.
I actually thought he came across pretty well yesterday. Obviously, he was overshadowed by his dad. But
yeah, do you know what? You'd be gutted, wouldn't you, if you didn't hear my stomach rumble then? That was a big old rumble from my stomach. Not my ass. Did not come out my ass, came out my stomach. Well, from the stomach. No, you'd be humiliated if you had a dad like that, wouldn't you? You know, my dad used to watch me play Sunday League footy, and he'd shout like mad. And he'd be like, he'd always say, "On your bike, Joey, on your bike." I mean, in run. And I fucking hated it, to be honest. But I take that every single day of the week and twice on Tuesdays compared to what his dad does to him. Fuck me.
yeah,
Honestly, it's mental, isn't it? Give off a John.
I feel like he's
Let your sun shine.
he's a frustrated boxer, isn't he? But I can sympathise
Yeah,
because
definitely.
my dad was a frustrated actor who wanted to be centre of attention and stuff, which could be quite
Is
embarrassing.
that right?
Yeah, it could be quite embarrassing. But yeah. Anyway, here's Logan Paul coming in. How do you rate his banter?
Yeah, Dillon Danis, the real fighter who got choked.
So he printed off this thing about Dillon Danis. I don't know if you know. He went to a nightclub and got choked out by a bouncer.
Oh, is that right? Right. So he's printed that off as yeah, fair play. Again, utilise what you've got around you.
For banter purposes, Logan Paul has found this bouncer and employed him to work with him on this fight. So he was at the press conference yesterday and stuff.
That's phenomenal. That is Logan Paul again. Marketing genius, mind game genius. Fair play. Fair fucking play. Because that's funny.
What are your thoughts on KSI just off the bat?
Yeah, mad. I don't know if I really like him or can't stand him.
I think he's a bit of a.
I think I really like him.
I think he's a bit of a charlatan. I don't know.
I mean, he's not a boxer. I can tell you that. Why do people think he's a good boxer? Like, I've heard, like, literally people... Like, Joe Rogan was like, oh, yeah, KSI's got some skills. Has he? Like, has he actually? Because I swear he's only fought, like, fucking... God knows. Logan Paul.
Yeah, and Joe Fournier was his last fight with who he elbowed.
Yeah, exactly. Who the fuck's Joe Fournier as well?
I think he's obviously...
Joe Fournier.
Nice.
Am I right?
He's always had a lot of good training because he's got, similar to Jake Paul, he's got all the money to throw at it. But he's not really fought anyone of note yet.
That's it. You know, if I go into the squared circle, I would be Rocky Balboa style, no money. You know, just me and some frozen meat.
Would love to see that training video.
Drago!
Not seen it, but...
You've not seen Rocky 4?
No, I saw Rocky 1 and 2 recently.
That's actually sacrilege. Rocky 4 is the best one. That's mental.
I've seen, for some reason,
cult classic.
The one I've seen the most times is the one where he becomes a trainer. Is it 5?
Oh my god, that's the worst one.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
So it's mostly on TV, though. But yeah, KSI, I don't know. He just seems a bit of a... I don't know. He's like playing a character all the time. He's not very funny either. And like,
nah, his laugh does my head in. And that's a fake laugh. I'm afraid that is a fake laugh.
yeah. Anyway, we'll watch. He's got some like scripted lines. I want to see what you make of.
Oh, is he? Oh yeah. Oh, he stood up, giving it the big one.
Prof, let's hear it. It's not kindergarten.
It's John.
Serious business. Men's going to get put to sleep in a few weeks' time. So let's talk about how it's going to happen.
How many rounds and what weight, KSI?
6 rounds. It's 6 rounds and 183 pounds.
Last fight with Jake Paul was 8 rounds. KSI only wanted to go 6.
I only need 4.
You didn't want to do 8 rounds with me.
I still knock
You beat
people out.
nobody.
I still knock people out.
I could beat big men out as well. I could knock them out.
Caleb,
No matter
what
what.
you
did I not go the point?
Let's have an arm wrestle now between you and him.
Let's have an arm wrestle.
Let's let's get the ball rolling. Let's have an arm wrestling competition now then.
How good is this guy's hair, by the way, from Dessert?
Oh, do you know what? I thought it was a toupee.
Really?
Is it not? That's mad. Yeah, fair play.
Fan of that. Mine used to be like that back in the day.
I think I saw a picture of you ages ago where it did look like that. You're right, yeah.
Not as blonde.
Done now. Bald now.
Wow.
Shaved.
I'll slap him if I get
Just pause it again for us. What's this belt? What's the belts all about? That annoys me, right? Because you're obviously not a world champion. You're not any champion. Why have you got a belt? It fucks me off.
Yeah, is that a Misfits belt? I think it is.
It really annoys me because it's just a made-up belt. But
have you tried Prime, by the way? What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, well, I'm a sucker for marketing, massive sucker for marketing. Grace, my girlfriend, will literally go to the shop, and if she sees a cool bottle of like drink, she'll get me it because she knows that I like the ball. I fucking love it. So yeah, Prime, I was all over it.
Yeah,
still am, really, I guess.
Paid £2.50 for one yesterday. It's quite embarrassing, really.
Yeah, no, I've paid upwards. I've paid about £5 when it first came out. I was paying £5.
Oh dear, I'm 35. Anyway, let's go.
Start off with.
I'll slap you.
Do it. And you'll have no jaw left, I guarantee you. No jaw. Right, that's that coffee here.
Right now.
Shades is a bit weak as well, isn't it?
It's so scripted, isn't it?
I think KSI, everything KSI does is scripted.
Guys.
How's that coffee, KSI? You want that coffee?
Guys.
How's that coffee to the face?
14, bro. October 14.
You should just let him scrap.
Too far.
Himself now.
I ain't not a You'll see.
A lot of beeps in there.
Like Moss card.
I was just about to say the exact same line.
Oh, yeah.
I'm different.
Oh, shit.
I'm different, bro. I'm different.
Jake Paul was different.
I am the one that can see John Cena. That took me a while.
You didn't see that coffee.
What do you make of that?
Pause that. Pause that. That's the worst line I've ever read in my life. KSI, you're incredibly successful, but that is the worst line I've ever read in my life.
It's so
I'm the one who can
scripted.
see John Cena. It's rubbish. If that's scripted, it's awful. Oh my word! Your mates with Stephen Tries. Get him to write your stuff. Fuck me. Jesus Christ.
Did you, KSI?
Yo, you're bragging about
He didn't see that coffee hit
Yo,
your
look
face,
at you. The last
KSI.
time you've been here was
Look
you
at him and his manager loving that as well.
Is that his gaffer, yeah?
Yeah, he looks an absolute goo as well.
Look, from here, it looks like Matt Hancock.
Yeah, he's that type of character.
coffee at a dude.
What?
1,000 days.
And I'm gonna knock your ass out.
Yeah, if you show up, stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna show up. Don't worry. Just like Nina showed up to every guy's house.
Hey, hey.
Ooh, uh-oh, he's gone there. Yeah, started talking about his fiancée, hasn't he? And yeah, he's made a lot of references to being promiscuous.
What do you make of it? Do you think that's fair game or not?
Oh, I do. If someone was slagging off my missus, I'd get so fucking angry. But I guess if you're signing up for a boxing match, you gotta expect these things.
Especially in this kind of influencer thing.
In the
In the space.
They'd rip me apart. Actually, if I was fighting anyone, my girlfriend's miles better looking than me. It should be a target, for banter purposes. And my insecurities would not like it. So probably stay clear of the boxing.
30th birthday?
Yeah.
Y'all, I got Dillion a gift.
Oh yeah, show
Let me tell you, my friend, we don't want any cake to send to the table. If you know what's good for you, you don't want to start a riot. Don't start throwing cakes about down here. Don't start
throwing cakes about.
Yeah, no.
throwing cakes about, mate.
John, I have no arm. I'm not a baseball player.
Listen, no cakes being chucked around on the grown people.
No one's throwing cake. But I did get Dillion.
Try to throw the cake and see what happens to you.
Cake
Try to throw the cake and see what happens to you.
Dillion knocked out in his full glory on the floor, just like he'll be October 14th. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
That's such a fake laugh.
Yeah, it's annoying. A few adverts.
Oh. There you go. Booking.com. I was going to say, I do prefer Jake or Logan. But then I realised that I kind of like both, to be fair. They're beefing at the minute, aren't they?
Until recently, I'd have said Logan, but after watching the recent podcast, kind of you could see how deluded Logan was.
Yeah.
Then he thinks he's a better boxer than Jake and stuff.
Do you think... I thought this the other day, because I've seen clips from the podcast and stuff. Do you think that they're angling it to be this, like, mega fight between the two of them, like, in years to come?
I mean... The cynical part of me would say maybe, yeah, but I think it's more genuine than that.
Yeah, really.
But I do think it'll end up being the only option for them both because Jake Paul's got ideas of being world champion that will never be fulfilled. He's not good enough.
Never.
And then Logan, when he's going to run out of opponents pretty quickly, so it's going to be them two left.
Yeah.
Be interesting, but they both got good points and bad points. Jake. Fairly unbearable, but kind of.
I watched the. You watched the Netflix doc on it.
Yeah,
I thought it was good. And again,
enjoyed
again,
it.
I'm a sucker for anything like that. If like, especially the Amazon Prime documentaries, whichever one comes out on the footy team, I will support that footy team for a good few weeks. So yeah, absolute sucker.
Newcastle won.
I'm halfway through it, and I fucking love Newcastle.
All right, I haven't. Is it worth watching?
Yeah, it's all right, to be fair. It's not as good as... I don't think it's good as the All or Nothing, so...
Is it not the same thing?
Nah, it's slightly different, I think, but...
Okay. Let's have a look at this cake.
Fucking little ass who doesn't show up to any fights ever. I got a cake of you getting knocked out with the camel toe. Happy birthday to you. Guys, wait.
Oh, yeah, get back, fuck off. You're not gonna do nothing.
While y'all do that, can we get a zoom in on the cake?
Jamaica the cake. Certainly some effort gone into it.
Yeah, camel toe is mental. It's just ridiculous.
Dylan, you see it?
You didn't step up, Logan. Why'd your boyfriend step up for you, huh?
Check it out, Dylan. There's you.
Side bit of homophobia by Dillon Danis.
You've resorted to attacking a woman as your fight tactic? No wonder you're friends with Conor McGregor. No wonder you're friends with Conor McGregor. Where is he, by the way?
He's trying to get the money Mac involved, isn't he? Name dropping Conor McGregor, trying to get the money Mac involved in it. Piss off.
Why won't you take my $1 million bet?
Why won't you pay back to people from Crypto Zoo?
I'm working on it, Dylan. Want to go?
The thing that bit is funny. I don't know if you know about this Crypto Zoo thing, do you?
Don't have a clue.
Something Logan Paul set up when NFTs were flying about.
Oh, is that still a thing?
I don't know, but when it was like at its height, Logan Paul released something called Crypto Zoo, which is like fell on its ass pretty quickly, and like a lot of people lost money on it. And yeah, people reckon he should be paying people back for it, but I just thought it was funny. Like we've gone from insulting each other's like partners, and now he's like on about his business, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm working on it."
It's a startup. It's a startup.
Too funny.
Go there, Nicky. I don't want to go there.
Fury's our best fights in the
And this is where it just becomes a John Fury show.
John's not been involved in the conversation. John's not been involved in the conversation for ages, and then all of a sudden, just chimes in with nothing related. The Furies are the best fighting family. Just out of the blue, he's fucking off his head.
Go there, Nicky. I don't want to go there.
Fury's our best fights in the world.
What?
The Furies, proper men.
You know about
Proper men.
Why is Tyson Fury ducking Usyk? Why is Tyson Fury ducking
Again, name dropping Tyson. Name dropping Tyson, trying to get the big, clickbaits and whatnot.
I do think that's probably the only decent thing KSI said. He's like, "Why is Tyson ducking Usyk?"
It's a important question because he is, to be fair.
And then it seems to trigger Big John.
Yeah, because he knows his son's just fucking shit out.
Why is Tyson Fury not losing? Why is he fighting God?
Thank you.
People's powerful bollocks.
Nah, Tom.
We're fighting, men.
God.
My son, I'll fight him now, and I'll fight anyone in the building. No!
I'll fight anyone in the building.
I bet the poor journalist is sitting there shitting himself.
Well, the guy with the hair, the guy with the hair is shitting himself because
Get the cake and shove it right your ass. All right.
John, thank you.
Little kid, I'm a machine.
I'm a machine.
Who I am here. If I say, come on, get it.
Okay, son.
oh, look at her, he's out of there.
Look at KSI. KSI's doing that one where you look as if you're up for it, but you're actually moving backwards. It's like, yeah, come on then. Come on then. Come on then. Getting further and further back.
Desperate for his bouncer to hold him back.
This is Menace. It starts humping the air. Look at that. Alpha.
Logan loving it. Then yeah, Logan throws the cake head at Dillon Danis. I think it hits the bouncer, to be honest.
Oh, sick. He's got a prime bottle in his hand, careful.
Okay, guys, that is it. That's a wrap from this press conference. We're getting straight into the face-offs here, guys.
Do you know what though?
No questions being asked. KSI versus Tommy Fury, nose to nose.
They've nailed it, haven't they? They've nailed it because they've got everyone talking about it. It's on everyone's lips. Yeah, we're doing it, for Christ's sake. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
They've nailed it. Fair play to them.
Logan Paul was saying, John Fury knows what he's doing. I'm not sure he does. I think he just got triggered. I don't think he's clever enough to like be thinking about the market.
Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not, but it's worked out an absolute treat, hasn't it?
I think his testosterone was just flying.
Testosterone, yeah.
That's how you pronounce it.
Have a lamp, John.
What are they saying? Let's hear it.
I will show you. Not long to go.
Look how little that push from KSI, how little it affected Fury.
KSI moved further back afterwards.
He
He
did,
literally legged it. Legged it.
You don't look at KSI pretending he wants John Fury's smirk. Definitely doesn't.
Yeah, fuck that. I'll be nowhere near him.
I will be the one to defeat Tommy Fury. Simple as that, ladies and gentlemen.
Loads more on the zone. Make sure you check out what we've got coming up.
Yeah, I mean, they've nailed it. No. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you don't watch it for the boxing, though, do you? You watch it for the entertainment.
The best fights in the world!
Talk that shit!
That's the thing with all this YouTube.
You hell, John!
There's just too much screaming, isn't there? You know,
I enjoyed that too.
Everyone on YouTube just screams. Bit peace and quiet, please.
Oh god. Then you see hair here. Look, you can't wait to get out.
Oh, straight off. And he's a little whip of the locks as well as he goes.
I did enjoy JDion's input though, because he was like grabbing the cake and that and giving it to the fans. Fair play to him.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. So, right, guys, we are back. That was just a little reaction video that we're going to start doing. There'll be a few of them scattered about the season. And we're not going to limit ourselves to football. We will talk about boxing. We'll talk about the UFC. We'll talk about any fucking thing you want, really. But, yeah, we have got a preview video for the new season coming either tomorrow or day after. Just wait for that train to go by. Okay, it's gone. So we've got a preview video for new season either tomorrow or day after, and then we're back into the regular season. 3 match days, too late, but that was because of technical issues. So just get off our fucking back. All right. Okay, good night, God bless. See you on the other side.